Good afternoon, Trailblazers. This is Julian Canlas reporting with the Vanguard TV. English classes have started a new novel. Annie Lammes covers the current unit.
As we begin the second semester, English classes are starting their new units. The freshmen are beginning with their research project, then they will start reading To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
So the main project that we do with To Kill a Mockingbird is actually before we start reading the novel, and it's a historical investigation and presentation. So students are actually researching the historical context of the novel, be it the political climate, the kind of social climate of social aspects, what's women's rights and gender issues, the segregation and Jim Crow laws and inequality. The project really just gives students an overall background so they understand the context.
We've written a lot of expository essays, and right now we're entering our research unit about the history surrounding To Kill a Mockingbird and the time period.
I am very excited. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I've heard that it's really, really good.
One of the biggest ways that To Kill a Mockingbird kind of highlights this idea or theme of coming of age is as you look at Scout and Jim and Dill kind of realize that there's prejudice and discrimination and it's not this utopia. They especially start to see it that they are more knowledgeable and more mature than some of the adults in their town.
I think I'll learn a lot about the culture back then in the 1930s.
I think we'll learn a lot about how to compare that time period to ours.
Well, the main themes that we talk about with the novel is, of course, coming of age. That's actually our overarching theme for all of 9th grade. And the other one that we really talk about the most is this idea of like discrimination and inequality versus equality and acceptance of others.
Sophomore classes are also starting a new unit as they begin to read Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe.
The project that we focus on most with Things Fall Apart is writing a literary analysis to study and think about as they go through the reading of the book.
I think I'll learn a lot about acceptance and, like I said, about how you view something and how you can't jump to conclusions because there's so much to someone that you may not know.
I think it gives a really unique perspective on like the country and the area of a world that we don't talk about a lot because it's a very stereotyped people's.
I've read it once before for academic decathlon, but I'm really excited to read it again because every time you read literature, you just get something new out of it.
Main themes for this unit include what manliness is and how we define different gender roles and stereotypes. We talk about the perspective that many have on their own personal lives versus lives of others in various cultures.
I've learned a lot about cultures that aren't mine. I think it's also cool that people have learned a lot more about my culture in the first unit of the year.
I've learned a lot about respect and how you approach someone when you're asked about their culture, and that it's never safe to assume, and that it's better to accept and to just look at everything from every possible angle there is.
Well, since it's set in Nigeria at the turn of the 20th century, we're able to study what natives of Nigeria are experiencing during the time that imperialist Great Britain is coming to colonize them.
I'm really excited about what we did last semester about culture, and I'm really looking forward to just diving deeper into the aspects of culture and our culture as a student body and as a person.
Our English classes kick-started this semester with these amazing books, which will help them to further understand coming of age in different cultures. From Vanguard TV, I'm Annie Lammes.
Yearbook is a collaborative class that produces what many students anticipate at the end of the year. Zachary Widener has the story.
Hi, I'm Zachary Widener from Vanguard TV. Here at LTHS, Ms. Henvey works with students year-round to produce the yearbook. The yearbook is comprised of quotes, interviews, student moments, and achievements that the students captured on camera. The yearbook can be ordered year-round, with the deadline this year being on February the 2nd. The yearbook costs $60 and is available at balfour.com. We asked students involved what they enjoyed most about being in Yearbook and challenges that they faced.
All right, so my favorite part about Yearbook is getting to work on a book with all my friends that people are going to see when they're adults, looking back on their memories. And I remember looking at the book with my mom, like her old high school book, and getting to relive those memories with her was really special.
I enjoy Yearbook because I like photography and I like writing and stuff, and I want to be a journalist, so yeah. I guess people don't really realize like how much effort like we actually put into it. Like writing is like harder than you think. Like you actually have to like make sure that you know like what you're saying and that everything is like clearly like thought out, and like I don't know, and like getting quotes from people is also like really challenging because you have to make sure that they say like the right things, and yeah.
Probably at the beginning, like coming up with a theme, because most people or many people don't know that there's a different theme every year to the book. It's not made the same, and like captions and everything are different, or even the name of the book is different every year. So like basically we have to start building from that, and we have to come up with a name and then a different theme and like fonts even. So we basically have to get that first, and if we don't, we can't start. So that's like very difficult.
Remember, students, to order your yearbook from Balfour.com today for only $60. The deadline is February the 2nd. From Vanguard TV, I'm Zachary Widener.
Student Council is partnering with the American Heart Association this Valentine's Day. Let's go to them for a message.
We're supporting the American Heart Association, and I'm buying my Valentine a bear.
Order them on January 22nd to February 9th on My Payments Plus
or in the cafeteria.
Buy a bear to donate to a cardiac patient.
$5 for a keychain bear.
$10 to donate to a cardiac patient. And $15 to donate and send a teddygram.
Teddygram for my Valentine. Buy yours today.
Coach Paylow's gonna buy one, Coach Nowak's getting one, and Coach Larned and Coach Jackson are also gonna get one for each other.
Buy your bear today.
Have any video ideas or submissions? Visit lthsvanguard.com. From the Vanguard TV, I'm Julian Canlas.